as well. Well, let's talk about the auto sector then. Abhishek Gaoshinde, the Deputy Vice President Research at Sharekhan, joins us on the show. Hi Abhishek, good morning and good to see you in as always. Well, let's talk about the festive season. What did you make of it? At various times during the festive season, actually, we're getting mixed trends that came out.
Yes.
So at the end of it, what were the trends, if you could tell us? What did relatively better and who is best placed?
See, what we can say that at the beginning of the festive season, the hopes were very high, but in between the festive season, the perception were weak because of a commentary about sluggishness during the first half of the festive period. But overall, as per the numbers or the report which FADA has released, we're seeing that two-wheeler segment has almost registered a strong 12-13% kind of a growth. The PV segment, despite being a high base, and high inventory has registered 6-7% kind of a growth. CV was 1%. So what we can say, although on an overall basis, it has somehow led the initial expectations that the FADA has made up of roughly, I think, 45 lakh units kind of a thing. But given the kind of a situation in the rural areas and the inventory pileups that what I can say that for at least for a two-wheeler sector, it is quite satisfactory. And in the PV segment, it has somehow helped in clearing out the inventory. Now, going forward, as we move from this November and December, these are considered to be a lean period. So probably the OEMs would try to match up the retails and clear out the whatever with the inventory available there, so that they can start FY24 with a fresh or the lower inventory side. Now, considering the festive season and side by side this quarter two performance, so quarter two was one of the quarter where we've seen a slowest growth in the overall automobile sector. It was just 2% growth, and we have seen on an aggregate basis, this was, I think, first time out of the 6 quarter when overall EBITDA margin has contracted, mainly because the two key players that Maruti and Tata Motors missed the estimates. But on the overall peg, the two-wheeler players have performed well, and I think that the initial estimates at the beginning of year that Street has made up that the two-wheeler segment will do high single-digit to low double-digit kind of a volume growth. That is still continue. So we are continue to be positive on the two-wheeler segment compared to the four-wheeler players. So in a two-wheeler pack, we like Hero MotoCorp, and in the four-wheeler pack, that what is happening with the Mahindra and Mahindra, which is continuously outperforming the PV segment. So in four-wheeler segment, we like Mahindra and Mahindra.
Okay, so you like two-wheelers more than four-wheelers. Within two-wheelers, you like Hero
Yes.
above the others, and you like M&M. On M&M, Abhishek, since you brought it up, hi, morning. There's so much happening with the company, right? And I read a report just the other day saying that now M&M is going to look at repositioning itself. It's not just a SUV player, but a premium and high-end, level SUV player, looking at their EV launches, etc. Question is simple: how much more upside to the M&M stock, given the glorious run already?
See, what is happening that if I compare this quarter two result for Mahindra and Mahindra, so this was one of the quarter when all of its cylinders fired well. This kind of a scenario was seen when similar to that of a Tata Motors in quarter one of FY24. When all of your segments are doing well, you are continuously registering good EBITDA margin. I think on an absolute basis, this was the second consecutive quarter when its EBITDA was close to 4,000 crore. Consistently maintain this 14% kind of EBITDA margin. So when you are outperforming the segment, when you are delivering strong growth, then and you are being valued at a SOTP basis, and much of the things are coming ahead, then the Street would be little liberal to give you higher valuations, and the overall playing range would increase. So say, for example, earlier it was considered to be a play for a tractor segment only, but now it's along with the tractor, it's a PV segment, and now in the PV it will be in the both that your IC and the EV segment. So I think in the next week only it is expected to launch 2 new EVs. So you are on a multiple forefronts you are playing well, and one of the important thing which is coming out with the Mahindra and Mahindra is that its capacity has, especially in the PV segment, has came out on the right time. So it is getting leverage of this up move in the SUV cycle. So in that sense, I don't think that the valuation is kind of a concern at this point of a time for Mahindra and Mahindra. What is more important to see in the Mahindra and Mahindra is that the consistency or the way in which it will improve its performance going forward.
Abhishek, thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. So there is the view coming in as far as the auto space is concerned.